Can you imagine a situation where someone is given the harshest punishment by one court, only for a higher court to overturn the decision and set the criminal free? This is the story that forced the people of an entire state to take to the streets. Before we delve further into this tale, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so now. Let's begin. Today, we're discussing the Shweta Agarwal case. This story begins in the state of Assam, in its largest city, which administratively falls under Kamrup Metropolitan District. It was December 4th, 2017, at 8 am Shweta Agarwal left her home for college, as she did every day. Her college was KC Das Commerce College, where she was pursuing a BCom degree. At that time, she was preparing for her 5th semester exams. On December 4th, Shweta had an exam scheduled from 9:30 am to 12:30 p.m. She would usually leave home an hour early to account for travel time and to do some revision. That day, she left her house at 8:30 am and would typically return by 1:30 p.m. However, on this particular day, Shweta didn't come home on time. By 1:30 p.m., her mother began to worry. As the clock ticked past 2:30 p.m., her concern grew, and she informed Shweta's father. They tried calling Shweta, and while her phone was ringing, she wasn't answering. This unusual behavior added to their anxiety. They kept calling, but Shweta didn't pick up. By 3:30 p.m., Shweta's phone had switched off, further alarming her family. Then, around 5 p.m., they received a call from an unknown number. The caller informed them that Shweta had died from severe burns and that her body was lying at a specific location. The address given was in the Shantipur area of Guwahati. Hearing this, the family rushed to the location. A crowd had gathered outside a house, and they quickly realized this was the place. The house belonged to the Singhal family, who lived there on rent. Inside, they met Govind Singhal, his mother Kamla David, and his elder sister Bhawani Singhal. Govind, with a sorrowful expression, directed them toward the bathroom. Inside, they found a partially burnt body. Seeing this, Shweta's family broke down, crying and screaming. Someone called the police, and they arrived shortly after. When the police questioned Govind, he claimed that he and Shweta were studying together when she suddenly said she needed to use the bathroom. He alleged that she went inside, poured kerosene over herself, and set herself on fire. His mother and sister confirmed his version of events. The police sent Shweta's body for postmortem and forensic analysis and began questioning everyone in the house. They also spoke to Shweta's family, who revealed that she had been a brilliant student since childhood. In **2015***, her photo had appeared in the newspaper because she topped the state commerce board exams. After this, she joined KC Das Commerce College *** for her BCom degree and simultaneously started an articleship at a law firm. Her dream was to become a successful chartered accountant. It was at this law firm that Shweta met Govind. He often sought her help with studies, and over time, they became good friends. Trust developed between them, and occasionally, Govind would invite Shweta to his house to help him with his studies. Shweta would happily oblige for short durations. On December 4th, after her exam, Govind asked her for help with a topic he was struggling to understand. Shweta agreed and went to his house. According to Govind, while she was helping him, she suddenly went to the bathroom and set herself on fire. Initially, Govind's version seemed plausible because Shweta had often visited his house to help him study. However, as the police dug deeper, inconsistencies started to emerge. They traced her movements on the day of the incident when she left her house, reached college, and after her exam, when she went to Govind's house. They questioned 23 people, including neighbors who claimed they saw smoke coming from Govind's house a couple of hours after Shweta arrived. The police were puzzled. If someone wanted to end their life, wouldn't they do it at home or in solitude? Why would Shweta choose to commit suicide at a friend's house, where his entire family was present? Shweta's parents outright denied the possibility of suicide. They claimed she was mentally and physically fit and had no reason to take such a drastic step. Her life was on track, and she was actively working toward her dreams. There was never any pressure on her. She was always happy. If she had something on her mind, she would definitely share it with her mother. Even on December 4th, she left her house normally. Her parents believed it was impossible for her to take such a drastic step. When S.H. Shweta came to Govind's house, she brought her purse with her. S.H. Shweta's purse was also found there. The police picked it up to check for clues. They carefully examined everything inside. Among the items, they found a napkin, likely from a cafe. Something was written on it. "If you break up, you will regret it later." This message seemed threatening. It raised questions. Was S.H. Shweta in love with someone? Or was someone in love with her? If S.H. Shweta received this note, she must have read it. But why would she keep it in her purse? Anyone else would have discarded it. Could it be that someone secretly placed it in her purse for her to find later? These discoveries shifted the investigation to another angle. Perhaps a boy was deeply in love with her, and when she refused, he caused her harm. But how would someone carry out such an act in someone else's house? Another suspicion arose. Could Govind himself be involved, since it was his house? The threatening message on the napkin was handwritten. The police began investigating whose handwriting it was. Suspicion naturally turned to Govind. The police compared the handwriting on the napkin with Govind's notebook. The style and structure of the letters matched perfectly. It was confirmed that Govind had written the message. Meanwhile, during witness testimonies, a barber named Pankaj came forward with a different account. He told the police that he had seen Govind leaving on his bike on the evening of December 4th. Pankaj's barbershop was near Govind's house, so he knew him well. That evening, Govind left on his bike with a sack tied to the back seat. Something red was dripping from it. When Pankaj saw this, he asked Govind, "What's tied to your bike?" "What's this red liquid dripping from it?" Govind replied. "It's some stuff needed at the factory. My father asked for it." Govind's father owned an incense stick factory where different colored incense sticks were made. After this brief exchange, Govind left. Pankaj found it odd when Govind returned a few minutes later with the same sack. This raised further suspicion. The threatening message on the napkin, combined with Pankaj's statement, deepened the mystery. Could the sack have contained S.H. Shweta? If not, the timing suggested she might have already been dead by then. Why would Govind deliver something to the factory after her death? The investigation gained momentum. Days later, S.H. Shweta's post-mortem report arrived. It completely ruled out the possibility of suicide. The report revealed severe injuries on her head and 13 stab wounds on various parts of her body. The cause of death was burns, meaning she was alive when set on fire. This horrifying incident shocked the area, as nothing like this had happened before. The news spread quickly. S.H. Shweta, previously featured in newspapers as a state topper, was widely recognized. Students from her college and local residents launched a campaign, protesting on the streets. The police interviewed S.H. Shweta's close friends from her college and workplace. Their statements revealed that Govind had feelings for S.H. Shweta, but she considered him just a friend. Govind had expressed his love for her multiple times and even proposed marriage, but S.H. Shweta firmly rejected him. The police checked S.H. Shweta's social media accounts and found posts and chats hinting at her discomfort, including one titled, "No means no." All clues pointed to Govind. The police detained Govind and questioned him. He denied all allegations, claiming he was being framed. However, the evidence-threatening messages, Pankaj's testimony, S.H. Shweta's chats, and more left him cornered. Realizing there was no escape, Govind confessed to his crime. He revealed shocking details. His obsession with S.H. Shweta began the moment he saw her. Pretending to need help with studies, he started interacting with her. Their acquaintance grew into friendship. Govind often invited S.H. Shweta to his house under the pretext of studying together, and she trusted him. It started with S.H. Shweta helping her friend Govind in his studies. She thought Govind might also become a successful chartered accountant. However, Govind had other intentions. He wanted any excuse to spend time with S.H. Shweta. One day, seizing an opportunity, Govind proposed to S.H. Shweta. She immediately rejected him and explained her reason clearly. She wanted to focus on her studies and career. She didn't want to waste time or jeopardize her future with such distractions. Govind, though disappointed, pretended to accept her decision. Days passed, but Govind couldn't let go of his feelings. He proposed to her again, and once more, she rejected him. This cycle repeated several times. Each time, Shweta's rejection only deepened Govind's obsession. He was consumed by his one-sided love and was determined to marry her. Sensing his growing obsession, Shweta began distancing herself from him. However, as they studied and trained at the same place, occasional conversations were unavoidable. Govind's love didn't waver. Whenever he got the chance, he would start conversations under the pretext of clearing doubts. One day, he decided to propose to her one final time. On December 4th, in the afternoon, Govind met Shweta at their college after her exam. Pretending he needed help with a topic, he requested her assistance. Shweta agreed and accompanied him on his bike to his house. The house belonged to a lawyer, rented by Govind's family. In the living room, they began studying. While Shweta was helping him, Govind proposed once again. Furious, Shweta refused and decided to leave. This time, Govind lost his temper. He shoved Shweta forcefully. She hit a wall, collapsed to the ground, and fell unconscious. In his panic, Govind assumed she had died. Fearful of the consequences, he decided to ensure she wouldn't wake up. Govind went to the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and began attacking Shweta. Once she was lifeless, he placed her body in a plastic bag. He then brought his bike to the door, tied the bag to it, and prepared to dispose of the body. At that time, Govind's mother, Kamla Devi, and sister, Bhavani, were at home. Strangely, neither of them intervened or stopped him, despite the commotion. Even if they were in their rooms, the sounds from the living room should have alerted them. As Govind left the house with the bag, Pankaj, a shopkeeper nearby, noticed red liquid dripping from the bag tied to Govind's bike. This wasn't some dye, it was blood. Govind planned to dispose of the body in a municipal garbage area or the river. Just then, Govind received a call from his mother. She warned him, "Where are you going? If someone sees you dumping the body, it will create a big problem. Many people have already seen you with that bag. Bring it back home. We'll figure something out together." Following his mother's instructions, Govind returned home. His mother and sister then discussed how to handle the situation. The body bore multiple stab wounds, making it clear it was a murder. They decided to burn the body to destroy evidence. The three of them, Govind, Kamla Devi, and Bhavani, took the body to the bathroom, poured kerosene on it, and set it on fire. Tragically, they didn't even check if Shweta was alive before burning her. If they had, this heinous crime could have been prevented. As the body burned, smoke began escaping the house. Neighbors noticed and started knocking on their door. Forced to extinguish the fire, they partially saved the body. This led to a post-mortem, which revealed the truth: it was a case of murder. The incident shocked everyone and even reached the government. The case was sent to a fast-track court. In less than 2 years, by August 2019, the court delivered its verdict. Govind was sentenced to death for Shweta's murder. His mother, Kamla Devi, and sister, Bhavani, were sentenced to life imprisonment for aiding in the crime, destroying evidence, and conspiracy. It seemed justice had been served, bringing some solace to Shweta's grieving parents. Later, the case was challenged in the Assam High Court. In April 2022, the High Court upheld Govind's death sentence but acquitted Kamla Devi and Bhavani, citing insufficient evidence. However, the court ordered a retrial for the two women in the session court. Currently, the retrial is ongoing, while Govind awaits his execution. Some legal processes still offer hope of commutation, but Shweta's tragic story has left a scar on everyone involved,